Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, June 18th. Got a great workout for you today, a MetCon, which essentially just puts you under a barbell overhead squatting for about 12 minutes, which should be just so much fun. And then some accessory work after our boy Dan Pino. We can never be as big as him, but we can all dream. So let's talk about what we're doing today. We've got a MetCon first, which is a 12-minute AMRAP. Reps are going to climb between two movements in increments of 2 every round. So 2, 4, 6, 8, all the way up to, wherever you want to go in that 12-minute period of overhead squats and tuck jumps, which tuck jumps, exactly as they sound, you're just going to start standing in an upright position. You're going to bend your knees slightly and jump to where you bring both knees up into your chest, you land, jump, 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 jump. And that's how we're going to climb for a 12-minute AMRAP. Get through as many rounds of that as we can, but we're going to climb by 2 reps in each movement every single round. So first round will be 2 overhead squats, 2 tuck jumps. 4 overhead squats, 4 tuck jumps. So like I said in the beginning, we're basically going to be under a light barbell overhead squatting it for about 12 minutes, which should be just a ton of fun. Can you sense my sarcasm through this video screen? Fitness today. Light weights, 75, 55 on the barbell, or if you're at home with just one dumbbell, we're only going to use one dumbbell, and it's going to be just single arm overhead squats today, 35 for the guys, 25 for the ladies at fitness. Performance and open are going to be in an even playing field today at 95, 65 on the bar, or a 50-pound dumbbell, 35-pound dumbbell in just one arm. Not sure how Daniel wants to play this. I think I would recommend as you're doing your overhead squats, like let's stick with the same reps. At least I'm thinking that's what he's going to go for. But we would just do in the round of 2, we do 1 on the right arm, 1 on the left arm. We're not going to do 2 on each side, 4 on each side, so on and so forth, because you using the dumbbell a little bit lighter weights today, you're going to get way further up this ladder than those with the barbell are going to. So no reason to freaking kill ourselves. But yeah, that's what we've got today. For the MetCon. When we get into the accessory work has a name today. The MetCon does not. The accessory work is called Pino. So we're getting a nice upper body pump here to finish things off today. Pino is 4 rounds, 7 barbell curls just from the lower half, like the bottom half of the curl. So you're basically going to start with your hands down. You're going to take it to right, maybe about chest level, to where those arms are just out in a 90, and then you're going to come back down to the bottom, and we're only going to go half reps for 7 reps. After those 7, we're going to go 7 full barbell curls from down at your legs or down at your hip to that finish position for 7. After that 7th rep, you're going to switch your hands around to the front rack position. We're going for 14 strict press up overhead. And then after that, we're going to take the barbell right to the floor again and go into a 45-second plank hold. That plank, you can hold it however you'd like. Top of a push-up, down in your forearms, whatever works for you. But the accessory work should get pretty spicy. You're going to rest 45 seconds between each round or each effort. So ideally, I'd like to see you attack all of those reps, the 7 half curls, 7 full curls, 14 strict press, and then a 45-second plank hold. To really blow up your upper body, I want to see you try to get through that as quickly as you can, and then rest real hard for those 45 seconds in between. So that's what our day looks like. Let's get into the warm-up. Let's start this warm-up. We are going to do a 6-minute EMOM as the warm-up today. Just need your body weight. That's it. We are going to do, like I said, 6 minutes, every minute on the minute. But odd minutes, we're going to do something different than the even minutes. How we're going to break this up. Every minute on the minute for 6 minutes. Odd minutes, we are doing 30 seconds of just jogging So if that's just, going down to the bottom of your driveway back and forth for 30 seconds, that's great. But we'll do 30 seconds of jogging right into 30 seconds in that remaining time of the minute. 30 seconds of leg blaster complexes. We did those last week in a MetCon, or maybe 2 weeks ago in a MetCon, which is a jumping lunge into a jumping lunge into a jumping air squat. And we're just going to repeat that for 30 seconds. So odd minutes of this 6-minute EMOM, 30 seconds of jogging, 30 seconds of leg blaster complexes. In the even minutes or even rounds, we're going to do 30 seconds of jumping jacks right into 30 seconds of burpees, okay? Now, between odd and even minutes, all 6 minutes that we are working here, I don't want the intensity to be very high at all, okay? I just want you to get things flowing, moving around, and not freaking kill yourself doing 30 seconds of max burpees. This should be just nice and easy, get you breathing a little bit to start the day. So again, odd minutes, 30 seconds of a jog, 30 seconds of leg blaster complexes, which is a jumping lunge, jumping air squat for one complex. And then even minutes, we are doing 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 30 seconds of burpees, all pretty low intensity. Go for it. Okay, next part of the warm-up is just going to be some static stretching in place. What I want you to start with, we'll start with your right side. You're going to do a high knee pull up into your chest, right into a pull on the outside part of your hip and into your glute. Take the leg down, give me an air squat. We will do the same thing on the other side. High knee pull, change the angle, air squat, okay? That's a total of 2 reps right there. I want a total of 10. So we're going 5 of those on each side. High knee pull on the outer part, change the angle, air squat. Switch legs, same thing. Total of 10, 5 each side. Go. Next part is going to be very similar. We're going to start with a quad pull on your right side. Take that leg down after you stretch it out for maybe about 2 or 3 seconds. We'll send that right leg that we just stretched the quad on, we're going to send that right leg behind us. We're going to hinge forward into a stiff-legged hamstring stretch on the left leg where you just touch the ground right in front of you and stand back up. Once you complete that quad pull and quick hamstring stretch, I want you to give me 1 tuck jump. So jumping off the ground and bringing both knees up to your chest. Then we're going to complete the same thing on the other side. Quad pull, hamstring stretch, tuck jump. Once again, total of 10, 5 on each side. Go. The last part of our warm-up is going to be some upper body stretches. Most of them are going to be done up against a wall, so just lean up against something that you can put your hand up on. We're going to go about 20 seconds of a lat stretch on the right side. Take that arm all the way up, push your head, your chest down in, stretch into your armpit, your lat. About 20, 30 seconds there. About 20, 30 seconds of a chest opener stretch up against the wall as well. Pull away to open up the inside part of your shoulder and into your chest. Then after we're done that side, lat stretch, chest opener stretch, I want you to do the same thing on the other side. Then to finish off, we're going to have 2 more stretches. Up against that wall, let's go calf stretch for about 10 seconds on each leg, back and forth. And then we're going to stretch out your wrists before we start pressing a barbell up overhead in the MetCon. I want you to spend maybe about 20 seconds stretching out your wrists on the right side, and then same thing on the left. When you are ready, let's go hit those couple of quick stretches, and then we'll regroup here real quick before we get into the MetCon. Okay, MetCon. What we're going to do the MetCon, and then I am going to have a little cool down, just quick cool down before the accessory work starts after the MetCon. So if you'd like a little bit of a cool down, that's going to be done before the accessory today. If you want to come back and hit it after the accessory, that's fine too. But it's going to cut right to the cool down after this clip. Your MetCon, again, is a 12-minute AMRAP. 2, 4, 6, 8 reps are going to climb by 2s every round for this 12-minute AMRAP between the 2 movements. So it's overhead squats and tuck jumps. First round will be 2 overhead squats, 2 tuck jumps, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8, 8, so on and so forth until the 12 minutes runs out. Remember, you are taking this bar from the ground to start the first rep every round. As we're in the single digits, we certainly should be able to hit these reps unbroken, even though Daniel always tries to throw stuff in there, just creative things to get your heart rate up. And then, of course, heart rate's up. It's all jacked as we get, higher up in volume in rounds in this workout. And then we got to get a barbell up overhead and then just stop breathing. That's tough to do. So I think we can go for broke in the single-digit rounds, but then it might get a little bit interesting as reps get higher and higher with those overhead squats. Again, we're basically going to be holding this barbell for about 12 minutes. So do what you can. Don't push yourself to, the point of exhaustion in the first 5 minutes, because then we get 7 more minutes to go, and that's just going to be absolute hell. So yeah, first rep, we got to snatch it off the floor. You can squat snatch that first rep. I prefer that you do that if you can. And again, fitness is going 75-55 or a 35 or 25 pound dumbbell. And again, it's just going to be splitting the reps 50-50 with one arm up and then the other arm up. So your first round of 2 will just be 1 squat with the right arm up, 1 squat with the left arm up, and then into your tuck jumps. Performance and open are both 95-65. And if you have a dumbbell at home, it's 50 or 35. So that is our MetCon to start. You know what we're doing for the accessory piece. So I'm going to let you hit that after we do a slight little cool down, and you probably want one after this MetCon. And then we'll get into the accessory work. Pino. And again, let's get blown up here at the end of our Thursday programming before we get closer to the weekend and the gym opening back up. So enjoy the MetCon. I'll cool down here in a second. Cool down. 3 quick stretches before you start your accessory work. Pino. Cool down. You're just going to sit back on your heels, chest nice and tall. So you'll be down on your knees, sit back on your heels. We're going to thread the needle. We'll call it threading the needle just in the sitting position. We'll go on the right side. I want you to spend 30 seconds there and then 30 seconds on the left side. When that is done, you're going to stay in that seated position, sitting back on your heels, but I want you to take it back further, walk your hands back behind you, and if you can lay all the way back in that saddle stretch, to stretch into your quads, your hip flexors, please go ahead and do it. But I want you to spend a minute in that stretch. And then to finish off, we'll stretch out your calves. Press yourself into a pike position, pedal those feet back and forth to stretch out those calves on the right and the left side, and then come back to standing. Once those stretches are all done, now we can get into our accessory work, Pino, to finish things off today, which is 4 rounds, 7 half curls, okay, into 7 full barbell curls, bicep curls, 14 strict presses up overhead, and then 45 seconds of a plank hold, either from the top of a push-up position, a high plank, or a low plank down on your forearms, and then rest 45 seconds. Again, the goal there, I want you to hit rounds fast and then rest real hard for those 45 seconds. When that is done, we're done for the day. So hopefully you feel nice and blown up from squatting a bunch, curling a bunch. I don't think there's anything that we didn't hit today. So go be a pool of Jello on your couch this afternoon. See ya.